his final days, Hassan Nasrallah likely reflected on the irony of the situation. Just a year prior, the Hezbollah leader had been reluctant to initiate a conflict with Israel. However, he found himself dragged into war by Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas in Gaza, who had launched an attack on Israel on October 7th without consulting his allies. Nasrallah ultimately joined the war, driven by his own rhetoric, a decision that led to his assassination on September 27th. This event marked a significant turning point in a year filled with major developments. The deadliest attack in Israel's history, a brutal war in Gaza, direct Iranian strikes on Israel, and even missile interceptions in space. None of this would have occurred without Sinwar's decision to kill 1,200 Israelis, sparking a war intended to reshape the Middle East. However, things haven't gone according to plan. Gaza is devastated, Hamas is weakened, Hezbollah has lost its leader and much of its military command, and Iran now feels vulnerable. Arab regimes have been largely unmoved, with no significant protests or diplomatic fallout. Even economically, the effects have been minimal, with the price of Brent crude falling by $10 since Hamas attacked Israel. Sinwar's strategy rested on two flawed assumptions: a unified axis of resistance led by Iran and regional mobilization against Israel's actions. While Hezbollah had long promoted the idea of a coordinated front, Nasrallah hesitated. Iran was unwilling to risk Hezbollah's arsenal, meant to deter Israeli attacks on Iran itself. Nasrallah's half-hearted missile campaign from Lebanon failed to stop Israel's war in Gaza, and Hamas found itself disappointed by the lack of robust support from its allies. The Houthis in Yemen were more eager to fight, but their ability to target Israel is limited by distance. Despite a few drone attacks, their efforts have not significantly impacted the war. The axis of resistance has proven less unified and capable than Iran and its militias had claimed. Meanwhile, the anticipated outpouring of anger in the Arab world has not materialized. Despite initial protests following a false report of an Israeli strike on a Gaza hospital, Arab streets quickly emptied, with regimes now suppressing dissent more aggressively. Many Arabs feel conflicted, opposing Israel's actions, but also wary of supporting Hamas. The general exhaustion and resignation following the tumultuous events of the past decade have also dampened the appetite for protest. Arab states, while denouncing Israel, have not cut ties or exerted significant pressure. They remain cautious, reluctant to confront either Israel or Iran. Saudi Arabia and the UAE, in particular, fear the consequences of escalating conflict, but are not eager to support Hamas either. The war, which was expected to reshape the region, has instead remained a localized conflict, affecting life only in Gaza, southern Lebanon, and northern Israel. Nasrallah's assassination may shift the balance in Lebanon, where Hezbollah's grip on politics could weaken. This offers a potential opportunity for long-stalled political processes, like electing a president. In Syria, President Bashar al-Assad sees a chance to distance himself from Iran, though skepticism remains about his sincerity. Yet, despite the dramatic events, the broader region remains resistant to change. Gulf states, wary of Iranian threats, are unlikely to intervene decisively. Lebanon's political system remains stagnant. Syria's leadership remains entrenched. And other Arab states, like Egypt and Jordan, lack the strength to exert influence. For now, the Arab world seems destined to remain a spectator to the unfolding events, rather than a decisive actor.